Hello, all. This is Dianjali. The history of art, I guess, from year 2000 to 2016, a decade of new frontiers. Today, we are going to relate some old things with art from year 2000 to 2016. So please fasten your seats and get ready to enjoy the fun. The eternal struggle begins before pencil even touches paper. You stare at the blank page and it stares back, mocking your creative block. Hours are spent scrolling through Pinterest, saving hundreds of references you will absolutely never use. Your brain, let's draw a masterpiece. Also, your brain, I have literally zero ideas. Searching for drawing ideas. Phase 1 of artistic development, the stick figure dynasty. Anatomical correctness, overrated. As long as the dog has four legs and the cat has pointy ears, the message is conveyed. This is peak efficiency. Why spend hours rendering shading when a circle and five lines do the job perfectly? Stick figures and animals. You made a mistake. Just a small, slightly too dark line. No problem, just erase it. 10 minutes later, the line is still there, but now it's smudged into a grey abyss. The paper is torn and the eraser has crumbled to dust. The paper has suffered structural damage, the drawing is ruined, the villain arc deepens. The 10-minute eraser. The first eye, a masterpiece of rendering, perfectly catching the light, anatomically flawless. The second eye, an alien almond floating vaguely in the vicinity of where an eye should be. Solution: hair covering half the face, eye patch, or just drawing profiles forever. The second, eye struggle. 3:00 am, fueled by caffeine and sleep deprivation. You create what you believe is the next Mona Lisa. 9 am, you wake up, look at your sketchbook in the harsh light of day, and realize you've drawn a sleep paralysis demon. The midnight illusion is a cruel mistress, the 3 am vs 9 am reality. Digital Art Day 1. You draw a beautiful line art piece. You select the fill bucket tool. You click to color the hot pink. There was a 1 pixel gap in the line art. The entire canvas turns solid pink. Panic ensues. Control Z is the only hero in this story. The fill bucket incident. You buy an expensive drawing tablet, special pens, and professional software. Your friend grabs a generic office mouse, opens MS Paint, and draws something 10 times better in 5 minutes. The realization hits: it's not the tools, it's the skill. And yours is currently lacking. Mouse God Challenge 1. Organize your space. A messy workspace leads to a messy mind and lost erasers. Organize your tools to reduce friction when inspiration strikes. Plus, aesthetically pleasing desk setups make for great social media posts while you procrastinate actually drawing. Pro tip: tame the chaos. How to draw eyes. To draw a realistic eye, start by sketching a light circle to establish the 3D sphere of the eyeball. Then wrap the upper and lower eyelids over it, using angular planes rather than a simple lemon shape. Next, place the iris circle so its top edge is slightly covered by the upper lid, and center a dark pupil inside it while mapping out a small unshaded white area for the light reflection. Finally, shade the outer edges of the iris with radiating lines. Add a soft cast shadow under the top eyelid to create depth, and use quick curved J-shaped flicks to draw eyelashes that cluster naturally. Pro tip: making your life easy. 3. Sketch loosely. Stop trying to draw perfect lines on the first try. That's how the eraser incident happens. Sketch lightly, block out shapes, and refine gradually. The first layer is allowed to look like chaotic scribbles. Pro tip: embrace the mess. 4. Face grids. A face grid is drawn by sketching a circle, slicing it into equal thirds vertically to map out the hairline, brow, nose, and chin, and dividing the eye line horizontally into 5 equal widths. This system is critical because it forces perfect symmetry, prevents lopsided features, and acts as an objective mathematical blueprint that overrides your brain's tendency to warp proportions. Pro tip: grind the basics. 5. Learn your tools. If you are digital, learn the shortcuts, understand layers, learn how to close gaps so the fill bucket doesn't ruin your life. Technology is your friend, but only if you know how to talk to it. Pro tip: master the software. The end. Subscribe for more artistic suffering.